Alright, what's up guys? So, Police Insider, they have uploaded a video titled Transgender Predator Realizes Police Found Him. Or her, I don't know. But, because I know pronouns is big nowadays, so I feel like it's one of those things where, in some cases, yeah, you'd be respectful. But I feel like when a predator, thing gets in the mix, yeah, you ain't getting no respect over here. So yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, don't do no stuff like that. Don't be out here talking to kids when it's like, fam, you have people your own age. I ain't trying to hear no stuff. Oh, well, I can't find nobody. No, the thing is this. Over the age, there are millions of people in your surroundings, meaning you can contact them through phone, you can contact them through tie a note to a bird's foot and fly them across town, you can go out and about. I'm saying there's a lot of different places and resources where you can find people your own age. But when you start doing some, talking to a minor type crap, yeah, at that point it's like, nah, fam, you got issues, all right? So, but anyways, now let's go ahead and get into this video, just making sure my microphone is arranged the right way. All right, there we go. I used to have a speech problem back when I was a kid, and so sometimes, younger me, it comes out, and then, yeah, there's just certain words that starts with an R. I have issues with it, but I'm okay now. I'm okay. But anyways, now let's go ahead and get into this. Make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Police Insider for more videos like this. And with that being said,
no, I'm getting arrested.
Take a seat.
Why? For that shit.
Take a seat.
I'm trying.
Take a seat.
On April 12, 2023, Bloomington police officers were dispatched to a residence with an arrest warrant for Michelle, a transgender woman who was accused of sexually assaulting her 9-year-old daughter and 8-year-old son. Michelle earlier identified as James, but she had changed her name legally.
Your own kids? That's crazy. You shouldn't do it to nobody, but your own kids, that's wild.
So, we stopped...
My son?
Yeah, we stopped somebody that we thought was coming from this area.
Yeah, he came from here. He was just going to Miller Park to meet some friends, from what he told me.
Well, there's been some issues in the area with some stolen vehicles and some burglaries and some other stuff.
Okay.
So, that's why
he just got home from school. He's been here, and he literally just left, like maybe 5 minutes ago, to go up to Miller Park.
Okay.
So.
All right. Are you Michelle?
I am.
Okay. Also, you go by Michelle, or do you go by...
Michelle.
Okay, all right. Michelle, I need to let you know that you have a warrant for your arrest.
Okay.
Okay? Why don't you step down here for me? We'll get you some shoes. Okay?
What do I have a warrant for?
No, you have a warrant for predatory criminal sexual assault.
That's crazy.
That's
one of those things where it's like, I understand a parent should be involved in a kid's life, but when you doing stuff like this, I don't know. It's something where I'm like, it has to be one of those like visitation type things where it's like somebody else has to be in the area to make sure of it, that like you ain't gonna be doing no. Cause I'm sorry, I'm like that's one of those things where I'm like, nah, fam. Maybe as the kid gets older and stuff, and then they can defend themselves, then yeah, then it gets the rules would get like some rules get taken away. But as when they're a kid, nah. I'm like, when they turn 18, then yeah, then that's when I'm like, okay, you're an adult, free to do whatever you want to do, visit whoever you want to visit. But yeah, that's just one of those things where I'm like, I don't know, man. It's just visitation, situation. But outside of that, nah, I don't know.
Yeah, in the house.
My son's gonna be here. What time is it? Can you guys call my fiance
3:26
and let her know that because she's come home and get my son.
Yep.
What's her number?
I can get it for you right there.
Let me double lock these.
Okay.
Step forward for me, just a second. There you go.
Yep.
Ball one, we're gonna have one in custody.
I'm sorry, I'm just cracking my knuckles. I'm sorry.
Fine, dude. Here, I don't know how.
Here, you just swipe up on it. Yeah, and then you can hit the middle piece. Yep, right there. Right there. No, you were on it right there. And then hit my love.
Look for my. Oh, that one?
Yep. And then call. You're going to put it on speaker.
Speaker. Do you need shoes?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we better get him some shoes.
I need you to answer right now.
Hi,
Oh
sorry,
my God, come on,
right
answer.
now, but if you want, leave a
Can you hold on one more time, please?
Yeah.
You want me to bring my car around?
Yeah.
James's daughter had accused him of sexually assaulting her regularly over the several years that she had lived with him. She stopped living with him in 2022 when the last incident had happened. The 9-year-old boy also revealed that his father had abused him regularly since he was 4 years old.
That's crazy. Nah, it's
So
like,
is it real-
man, at that point, nah, it's one of those things where it's like you ask the kids. I'm like, I mean, because I don't know, sometimes people can be forgiving, but that's what you ask the kids, like, do you want to continue seeing this parent? If the kids say no, then I'm like, yeah, then I'm like, that's what you look at the parent and be like, all right, they said no, so you brought that on yourself. It's just, I just don't get that. It's like you bring a kid into this world, but you put them through like trauma that it's like they're not gonna forget that, and that's the messed up thing about it. It's like, you know, you as a parent, it's like you should be protecting your kid from stuff like that, not introducing it to them. But it's like, the thing is this, you introduce it to them in a way where it's like it's going to teach them to stay away from it. So it's like, yeah, if you have them watch the news or if there's a movie or whatever the situation, it's like you explain that stuff to them and, you know, protect them from it. But yeah, it's like you just got some people out there where it's like, yeah, you're not fit to be a parent.
Really break-ins, or is that a shit story?
No, that's a story.
Yeah, I figured.
So, go ahead and just take a seat for me, okay?
Let me call you right
No, I'm getting arrested
Take a seat.
Why?
for that
Take a seat.
I'm trying.
Take a seat.
For what?
You're on speaker, okay? This is Sergeant Shively with the Bloomington Police Department.
Hi.
So, Michelle has a warrant for criminal sexual assault. So,
Well,
she's going to be going to the county jail.
why is she getting arrested? There's been like nothing.
Okay, I'm just letting you know. Listen for me, okay?
It's like,
I'm
yeah,
letting
have
you
a
know
warrant.
that there
You
was a
don't just-
warrant issue.
I feel like people need to understand, when you have a warrant out for your arrest, that means like when the cops find you, they're going to arrest you. So it's like, it's best, like, if you do have a warrant out for your arrest and maybe you don't fully understand the warrant. I feel like most people understand when they have a warrant out for their arrest. I'm pretty sure you get alerted somehow, some way that you got a warrant out for your arrest. But overall, though, it's like, yeah, if there's like court things, whatever, like if you've been arrested and then you supposed to show up for some reason to court or however that stuff goes, it's like, fam, show up to that stuff, pay whatever fines you need to pay, serve whatever time you need to serve. But it's like, don't put yourself in a situation where it's like, I don't know if that's like a charge too, where it's like, I guess you're avoiding that stuff. But yeah, I imagine like you can get into some sort of trouble when it's like, you know, you're avoiding like warrants and all that other stuff like that. You know, like there's a reason for it and things. But anyway,
Today, we are the middleman. I don't know anything about the case. We just go ahead and serve the warrants. Okay? So I'm letting you know that she's going to be going to the county jail.
Okay.
What are they crying for?
Where do I need to go?
Well,
You need to get Brayden. He's gonna be home. Michael needs to come home now.
where's Michael at?
He was going to Miller Park. That's who you guys ran into.
Okay. So do you have Michael's phone number?
Yeah.
Why don't you make that your first priority? Call Michael and go pick him up. Unless, how old is Michael?
Michael's 15.
Michael's 15.
Okay, so can Michael just come back to the house and be by himself?
Yeah, he can watch them. He can watch them both.
Yes.
Okay, so why don't you just call Michael and tell Michael to come back home, and then that way you know where he's at.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh,
Do you have any? I mean, I know you got a lot of questions, but unfortunately, I don't have a lot of answers for you.
Call Dad. Call Brian. And
Okay.
Okay, so I need to get you some shoes.
yeah.
All right. So we're gonna walk in
Okay.
so we can get you some shoes.
Okay.
All right.
Everything's right
Okay.
there.
I'm gonna hang up the phone. Okay, ma'am.
So where do I need to go?
Honestly,
for Michelle?
there's nowhere to go.
Do I have a bond at all?
Yeah. Well, your warrant is $1 million.
dang.
So It'll be probably $1 million, 10%, so that's $100,000.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. You don't need to go anywhere.
I'm not getting out, is what they're saying. Not till court.
Yeah, you'll have to go to court, and then there'll be some. She'll be able to make some phone calls.
Call Dad. Call
And that's something where it's like, I don't know how you don't know that. Like, that's something where I imagine they probably call in your last known number. They're going to your last known address, which was probably this, and then that's how they found. Yeah, that's just something that it's like you just don't know. So yeah, that's crazy.
Okay. All right.
Leaving my phone here.
Okay.
That way you have the number, because I don't think you have Brian's number. It's in my phone.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna hang up the phone now.
Okay.
All right.
Prior to his arrest, James had learned of the accusations made against him through his ex-wife. He then destroyed his phone, which contained pornographic images that he showed his children while abusing them. Some of those nudes were of his ex-wife, who had parted ways with him after he came out as a transgender woman.
Okay.
Wow.
So
this guy.
we can walk to the
pants right there. I don't know if you knew. I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you help me out?
Yeah, we'll walk to the door,
Yeah.
and then we'll just get whatever's there, okay? Because I don't want to dig around anything. It's not my intention.
They're like right there.
Okay. Well, what are they?
Shoes.
Well, can you describe them for me, and I'll just grab them?
I don't know.
Okay, let's
They're
walk
like
up.
literally right inside the door here. Literally right.
Then we'll
inside
put
the
your
door.
phone inside.
I'm trying to ask Maz if he needs the phone. Hey, do you need the phone?
Does not.
Okay, never mind. All right, cool. All right.
The dogs are way up in the front porch locked up. So.
Which ones you want?
Roger, Dodger. Yep.
And the ones here as well away from it. Okay,
It's like, choose a pair of
We'll just
shoes.
pick like one of these.
yeah, just let me look at these little shoes right now, guys. That's fine.
Can you put them on just like this?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'm like, fam. As soon as I seen that, I'm like, I just grabbed the first pair and I'm like, okay, let's go. You ain't not in no Foot Locker. You act like you got options. You gonna worn all these shoes every single day of your life.
Where
I'm
would you
like,
like
nah.
me to keep your phone?
Just right there.
Okay.
Brian, I appreciate it. I'm trying to be good with y'all.
Yeah, fine, dude.
I'm a lady.
Sorry. How do you want us to secure this?
Just try to get
Yeah, I'm like, to that cop, I'm like, yeah, that's something. He said it earlier in the video, and I don't know, maybe it's just something that he just says to everybody, but I just know I remember there was a time where I did that, and there was somebody that was, they preferred to go by a different pronoun, and I think I said like bro or like something like that, but yeah, I was corrected. So it's like, yeah, it's just one of those things, my advice to any and everybody out there is like, you call people bro, dude, it's like, I guess let them know like you call any and everybody bro and dude, but yeah, you might have some people, they might be over the top with that type of stuff, but anyway,
Just shut it. That's secured. All right.
it's like, be respectful, but you're dealing with somebody where it's like they get all angry and aggressive, like, because you called them bro. And I'm like, fam, like, I ain't heard situations where people done called they, like, guys done called their girlfriends bro. Like, it's just, yeah, it's just how a person talks, So, anyways. I guess to any and everybody out there where it's like, if you go by a different pronoun and a person calls you like bro or dude, I don't think they mean it in a disrespectful way, but that's just how they talk to people.
Yep.
I'm not going nowhere.
I know you're not.
But if it does bother
Just go
you,
ahead and take a seat in the
obviously,
front.
correct the person. In the front seat? That's different.
Ernie, just real quick while we wait for the confirmation.
Okay.
Can somebody make sure that they wait here till my oldest gets here?
Is that Michael?
Yeah. Wait till he gets here. That way, my other son's gonna be getting here like any minute off the bus. Cause it's what 3:30ish. Cause he gets here at 3:45. So I don't want him.
Oh, there's a bus right there. It's 3:33.
Yeah, cause my youngest gets off the bus here any minute. I don't want him to be alone.
Okay. So my thing is, I'm gonna wait for a little bit, okay?
I mean, he
But
should be here any minute. He's probably coming
which
back right now.
how is it? You said Michael, right?
Michael, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, my oldest, the one you guys ran into.
Hold on, Manny.
Yeah.
During interrogation, James alleged that he could never abuse his children because he himself was abused by his elder brother when he was a child and knew how it felt. The officer told him that in his experience, the ones inflicting trauma had often faced a severe form of it in their past.
I hyperventilate in situations, so I'm trying to.
I guess that makes sense, yeah.
What's the zip code out here? Give me a second, I gotta secure my firearm, then I'll let you out.
This is that cop that's calling her a dude. I feel like that cop, he might have like an attitude towards them. I feel like that door slam was a little aggressive. I don't know. But I mean, due to the charges, yeah, I imagine most people, they will have like an attitude towards anybody, have an attitude towards some stuff like that. And he ain't trying to show it because he's like, okay, body camera, cameras in the station.
Is ready.
James even argued that he could not sustain an erection to even successfully do such a thing because he was on HRT hormones. James was indicted on 5 counts of predatory criminal sexual assault. After the indictment, he was issued a $1 million bond warrant.
Yeah, it's like, people, I guess they'll try to like come out and defend themselves on stuff like that. But I mean, I don't know, I just don't think a kid would lie about some stuff like that, and if they do, then yeah, that kid's sick and they need to seek out professional help. But if it is a case where it's like, okay, you are actually doing that stuff, I'm like, fam, the fact that you're trying to defend yourself, I don't know which is worse. It's like you doing it, or then you trying to defend the actions, or trying to come up with excuses, or like trying to lie about it and stuff. Yeah, it's things like that where I'm like, like I said, I just don't think a kid would lie about some stuff like that. But yeah, that is crazy though. That was some insane stuff. But anyways, make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Police Insider for more videos like this. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.